Leo, my beautiful lines, welcome to Esoteric Tales and Tarot. This is your mid-month quickie, just a little check-in to see how we're going. And I've been out in the garden with the crystal ball. I'm not so clairaudient today. I had musical songs for other people, but for you, it was quite funny because I thought, gosh, why am I keeping on why do I keep thinking about coffee? And if I went and made myself a coffee, I thought that's going to get rid of coffee coming up in the crystal ball. Coffee, coffee, coffee. And then it went into a whole storyline, which was really quite funny. So cheers. If you don't have your coffee, go and make one while you have a listen. Because Leo, it was quite funny. It was to do with you asking out somebody. So for singles, you asking out somebody for a coffee date. And it's quite important because it's somebody who you've thought was going to ask you out or you're interested in them. And they haven't asked you. And I have to say, Leo, I don't think they're going to. It's like you have to pursue them. And there's more to this storyline as well. If you're interested in anyone, you need to be the one who starts to be proactive. And I know some people might not feel as though that's the right way around, depending on masculine or feminine energies and people thinking somebody should be the one. But I want to encourage you, if you've thought about it and you're thinking, I don't know why, I think they're interested, but they're not asking me out. It will serve you very well if you be the one who's proactive and ask this person out. And don't worry if they even say no. It's something about the energy that's going to shift, something that you need to do. And I want to say there was money falling down with this person. And if it's somebody who you're already in a relationship with, perhaps you did that. Maybe you were the one who more pursued them. There's some money that's in this person's timeline. I don't know if they inherit money from somebody or whether they're hiding some money. How I saw it was that the coffee turned into, you might see them as a barista. Maybe that's their job role. Maybe they are a barista in a coffee shop. And you just think, oh, it's just the barista, that's their job. And you might not think it's going to be something that has money, but I was being shown that they're not just the barista, their family owns the coffee plantation. It was that kind of, it's symbolic, of course, but that was what sort of the lesson is there, Leo, of like a no, not to sort of judge the book by the cover kind of thing, and that that's a great, to sort of learn the lesson of how great it is to have somebody who is doing that sort of job where it's around people and that kind of thing. So that might not be what they seem, and you might have thought, that they would be the ones to come and ask you out because you've shown enough interest, but I don't think they're going to. They're sort of testing you, I suppose. Testing you would be it, or waiting for the right kind of character of person for them that's going to suit them. So yeah, you could have felt like you were left out in the cold, or perhaps somebody has crossed over who's a loved one. But I always think when people cross over who are loved ones, they're watching us from the spirit side and bringing us lots of gifts too. So whenever I see this card for me represents that. Sometimes it's pets or loved ones, but then they're over on the other side to help bring in wishes, because you've got the 9 of Cups coming in here. And maybe you have felt disappointed by something or by relationships recently and felt as though, you've been a bit like this is being left out in the cold or trapped, but there's a wish card in the middle of this. And I always think this one's quite funny when they're feeling like, oh, the snow's out there, it's cold and I'm trapped. But really, have a look at this cell door. It's all completely broken. You could easily yank that one out. And it's like love has kept you locked in something that hasn't felt like it's going in the right direction. And I think there's an energy shift that needs to happen. If you're in a relationship that's gone a bit stale it's about that thing of not waiting for somebody else to make the moves, but for you to show that, for you to be the one. The Knight of Swords. Normally I would say it's somebody rushing in and rushing back out, but I feel like you, Leo, need to be the one who changes up the energy and rushes, kind of goes, okay, I'm going to be the knight in shining armor. I'm going to pursue. And this is your air sign energy. So it could be that it's a Gemini, a Libran, or a Aquarius that you're interested in, or that's the one that you've had your eye on. But like I said, I'm really feeling as if for you that you are the one who needs to take the action to ask the person out for coffee or a drink. There's a glass of red wine here, but I mean, of course I was focused on the coffee. But if you're feeling like you've been in this energy of disappointment or things not going your way, wish is here, but you need to be the one to change it up, Leo. And like I said, I think someone's going to surprise you if it's felt as though things are just not going your way. You've got this very much, it even looks like the same person in here, very like things have just not been happening, and it's like love is on the mind here, and rest in peace. Perhaps it's you've had to let something go, but wow, like you've got your cups here, because this is cups and swords. So you've got water sign energy here, emotional, one sad and one very happy card. And have a look, this is your positive Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio type energy, where they've managed to go and do something nice for themselves. So don't be afraid to do that either, Leo. Like go to a spa, go and spoil yourself a little bit, make yourself feel better. And then I feel like you're going to have the confidence to be able to go ahead and change up the energy. It's up to you. And here we go. We're going to grab a Spirit Messages Oracle card from the John Holland. And I've got you the Animal Kingdom. Funny, because we've got the horse here and a horse sitting here for you too. And it says, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. It's interesting because I thought about pets being crossed over as well. So maybe you have a pet that you were close to, or that, was a grandparent, or somebody had an animal that you were close to, or a parent, and it's crossed over. That animal's soul is going to be able to help you with your wishes. So, that could be significant for you because it's come up as I was talking about it, or being near animals. Maybe even if you're taking a dog out, maybe you're going to a vet, maybe you've got a cat in, you're heading off to the vets and you meet somebody there. Perhaps it's somebody who's working in the vet. I don't know how it's going to connect there. Or you could be walking your dog and you go out and meet somebody for coffee in that way. But Leo, it's really nice energy that I've got for you. Once you switch it up yourself, you've got to come out of this feeling as though, it's all sort of hopeless. You can turn this around, and I've got really good energy coming in here for you, Leo. And like I said, I did see money. It's interesting because I just noted underneath this Knight of Swords is the King of Pentacles. That's your, if it's masculine energy, it's your great husband cup, lots of money. This is a money king of Pentacles. And there's also a King of Wands underneath, God, passion. So, and it doesn't have to be, it can be, they're representing, not necessarily if you're, a masculine yourself and you're looking for a feminine. It's about the representation. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, energy there. But it's that once you've done this, behaved like this one, where normally I would say people rushing in too fast, but I really encourage you to do a bit of something, shake it up. Leo, shake it up, shake up the energy. I think it's going to be really good for you. I'll be interested to know who this relates to with the energy wise. So a nice one for the, I think you've been as well, keep wearing green. I had St. Patrick's Day, which in the States it's still right now, but it was yesterday for us. And the green is bringing a lot of luck for the month of March in particular, but to be wearing all year and to have green around you to go out into nature. Grounding is really important this year. I think things are topsy-turvy. On the 25th of March, there is an eclipse, a lunar eclipse in, it's a Libran energy as well. So that I'll be doing another video for. It's a bit of crazy emotional energy that is around, but if you turn it into the right way, it illuminates pathways and allows you to go forward in a different way. Think about asking someone out for coffee. Be brave, Leo, and know that you are. So that's the kind of energy I'm picking up for you. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's helping to grow my channel and liking it. If you could leave me a comment, even a question about, and let me know how it relates, or any kind of question, I'll get back to you. Thanks so much, Leo. I'll chat to you again soon.